Hello everyone. Have you ever felt sad and disappointed? Perhaps because you'd planned to go to a football match or for a sleepover, and then at the last minute it all had to be cancelled. Today's story is about two friends who were walking back home, very sad and disappointed. Let's open the book and hear the story of the walk to Emmaus. Jesus had been crucified on Friday, and on the following Sunday, two of his followers were walking home from Jerusalem to the village called Emmaus. They were feeling very sad and disappointed, and as they walked along, they talked about Jesus and all that had happened. While they were talking, Jesus himself came and joined them. Only they didn't see that it was Jesus. The stranger asked them what they were talking about, and they said, "Have you not heard all that has been happening in Jerusalem the past few days? The things that happened to Jesus of Nazareth. He was a mighty prophet, loved by God and the people. Our chief priests and rulers handed him over to the Romans to be crucified. But we had hoped he would be the one who was to set Israel free. That was 3 days ago. And now even his body has disappeared. Some of the women among his followers went to his tomb, but they told us they couldn't find his body, and had seen a vision of angels who told them that he is alive." Then Jesus said to them, "You don't seem to understand. The one who was to save Israel had to suffer and die." And he began to explain how the Bible had said that all these things would happen. As they reached Emmaus, the two friends asked the stranger to come and stay with them, as it was getting dark. So Jesus went in with them. When they sat down to eat, Jesus took the bread and said a blessing. Then he broke the bread and gave it to them. And at that moment the two friends recognized Jesus, but immediately he disappeared. The two friends at once raced back to Jerusalem to tell the other friends of Jesus that he was alive and that they had recognized him when he broke the bread. How exciting the two friends must have been when they realized that they had been talking to Jesus and that the women had been right and he really was alive. Think about a time when you heard some really good news. How excited did you feel? Now I'm going to say a prayer, and if you want to make it your prayer, say Amen at the end. Dear God, thank you that the friends in our story today were able to see for themselves and to recognize that Jesus is alive. Although we don't see him ourselves, help us to know that he is alive and with us, even when we are sad and disappointed. Amen.